Everybody feeling the effects
Yeah.
of the cold weather.
Yeah, and he mentioned the water temperature. Our water temps here are in the low 50s, and that 50-degree threshold is when we talk about the cold stunned turtles. And we had some of those this past week,
Yeah.
and they got released. But we were told that they typically go and find the warmer water after. They're like, yeah, no, let's get out of here. But yeah, we have more cold weather in store for tonight. And I wanted to take a look back at the last couple of years for the month of January, just kind of comparing how many freezes we've seen for the past few years. So 2022 and onward through last year, just a couple, 2 or 3 freezes a year, none in 2023. But this year, with this morning's in the tally, we have seen 6 freezes so far for the month of January. That doesn't differentiate between a light or a hard freeze, but here's what those definitions are, because we could be seeing both of them tonight depending on where you live. The gist of it is a light freeze is closer to that 30-degree mark, and a hard freeze is going to fall farther down into the 20s, and that's the type of freeze whenever we're talking about dripping faucets and wrapping pipes. That's going to be more predominant across our northern and some inland areas heading into tonight. And if you didn't notice, the Weather Service, they don't have a different freeze and hard freeze warning anymore. It's all wrapped up into one freeze warning. So that's what this is. It goes into effect at 10 o'clock, runs through 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Again, some of those places off to our north getting close to that hard freeze mark. Here in Corpus Christi, our forecast is for the airport. So technically, the closer you get to the coast, places especially like Flower Bluff and the Naval Air Station, going to be a little bit above that freezing mark, I think. And then out on the islands, a little bit warmer and closer to the 40-degree mark. When you add the wind that we're going to see overnight on top of those temperatures, it's going to feel like we're in the 20s. So that's also why some of our northern counties have that cold weather advisory in effect. Now, once we get to tomorrow afternoon, it's going to be a gorgeous day. We've got a lot of sunshine and temperatures in the 60s. So it'll be a couple degrees warmer than we were today, and our winds are going to start to shift to an onshore direction. So what that means for us is you'll notice our morning temperatures jumping back up to near 60 by Tuesday morning and up to near 80 on Tuesday afternoon. That's ahead of our next cold front, which is expected sometime Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. That one not looking like a very strong front. We're not expecting any freezes with that one. High pressure moves over the state of Texas in the upper levels. That's why we see such nice weather, not only tomorrow, but even into Monday. But into Monday, we're also watching this little piece of energy, this little nugget, if you will. There's not going to be a lot of moisture for it to interact with, but we will see it increasing our cloud cover, and it could pop out a stray shower or two. As we head into Tuesday night, that front comes in, and with a little bit more moisture built up, it gives us a little more time to get more moisture. We'll see closer to an isolated shower. So rain chances do stay on the lower side, but they will be there as we get a little bit farther into the week. For your Sunday, we start off with that freeze and get into the 60s for tomorrow afternoon. So a nice day once we get past those chilly morning temperatures. So we do have, again, that weather impact alert for tomorrow morning for the freeze across the coastal bend. And then we look forward to Monday. It is Groundhog Day. We're going to be watching that cloud forecast really close. We'll let you know what Petronella Pete says.
Yeah, what do you think? You think he'll see a shadow there?
It's a toss-up. Sometimes you can get just enough sun in between the clouds, but I do think overall it'll be mostly cloudy.
All right, thanks, Kristen.